Hello everyone, hope you're fine. Welcome to DJM videos and DJM YouTube channel. Today we are looking at the Pioneer DJ DJM-S5. So it's the new little battle mixer from Pioneer DJ. It's a beginner or mid-range mixer. So you will have all the things you will see in this video. Of course, like you saw on the little presentation, you have a new connection with the USB-C on the back of the mixer. So you can plug it directly on the electricity with a little power adapter. But you can also directly plug on your computer and no power supply, just on your computer, and you can use it like a normal mixer. And this mixer works with Serato DJ. It will unlock the, with Serato you have to have a certified mixer, or certified mixer or controller or sound card. So it will unlock Serato DJ and the DVS part. Before starting, just to give you a little information, each mixer or each controller with a phono input, I made the test before. You will have a little Audacity project with all the recording for the phono input and for the, let's say, the digital part, so playing a track from software. So you will have a little compare, a little versus between all those audio recordings, and you can see if this mixer has a good audio part or not, if you like it or what. So you can find it directly on the description of the video. So let's get into it. So the browse control, you can directly navigate to your playlist on the left here, and when you're on the right playlist, you push once on the knob and you will have your track. You can load here for the deck 1, channel 1, here for the deck 2, channel 2, and you're good to go. After, in the browse part, you can arrange your view with the shift button and load one like that. You see, like the view you like. And after with the shift and load 2, load right, you can also put your track directly on little prepare folder, or allow you, if someone is asking you a track and it's not the time to play the track, it's not the right moment, you can put it like the old record, vinyl record, you can put it on the little back on the side and play it further. So you will have this, let's push less function here. You see the track here, and of course at the end you can disengage it. So let's push more function to see everything. And so browse control at the end, if you have your track on the left like that, you can also have double load to have instant doubles and make little pass or maybe a cut like that and jump between tracks. Okay, after on each channel you will have a gain control, tune control, allow you to control the main first volume of your track. After, let's see OutQ here. After you will have EQ, 3 band EQs, so high, mid, low. After you will have a filter here, you can access to this filter and each FX on Serato DJ. So low pass filter, high pass filter. And you can adjust this one with over FX. After we said that we will see after this, let's see the volume control. So you have your PFL section, Q section. So headphone here, volume headphone. Your balance here between the PFL section or master control on your headphone. And little fader here allow you to listen more the left channel or right channel here. You don't have any, or I didn't see any control of the faders, the up faders in the software. You know, if I push here and here, I don't have any movement on it, but you can arrange the curve of your crossfader here with two kind of curves. Let's see the first one. Shift here, a little smooth curve, and cut here. Oh, sorry, there is another function. So cut, and like you just saw, you have a crossfader hot cue and a reverse. So let's see reverse here. So it will cut the same track here, and with crossfader hot cue, you can have an hot cue here. So it's pretty cool. And reverse also. So right side on each here and without. And of course this side on here. So let's disengage reverse. You have the mic level here, aux level here, because you have, like you saw on the little presentation, you have an aux. You have on the front too the tension of the crossfader with a cool glass to see inside the crossfader. You have a master and a both level control here, allow you to have the XLR level control on the side and the booth RCA control, RCA booth or booth RCA control on each volume control. So it's pretty cool to have two controls. Let's see the FX and the cut part. So FX can be done with one FX, two FX, three FX, six FX if you want. You can also choose two banks. You see I have one bank here with LPF, echo, reverb, etc. on the right. But I can have maybe HPA, version echo, flanger, whatever. And you can choose your FX like that. So you can have a lot of FX and choose which bank you want. And after, when you want to add the FX, you have this little paddle here, just on or lock on if you want always the FX. Of course, you can change the beat if you need a beat FX like delay or echo. And you can tap the tempo here to have, if your track was not really the good BPM, or you can just push auto BPM. And for example, reverb, it's post crossfader. Oh, it's better on the music. And post fader. And like I said, you can apply up to 6 FX at the same time, but it will be very, very bad sound. You see, if I have 2 FX like that, put on. You see? Or just reverb, or reverb FX. Filter. You see? Or up to 6, for example. Like that. But you see, it's very messy. But you can do it if you choose wisely your FX. And at the end, on the FX section, the cut 1, cut 2, cut 3. What it is when you are scratching, it will help you, if you are beginner in scratching like me, it will help you to make a little scratch on the crossfader, a little cut on the crossfader without touching the crossfader. So let's listen to For that I will put scratch bunk like that. Let's listen without the FX and after with FX. So without, you will have that. Okay. Now I will commit here and I have the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and with the music, let's play it like that. So you see what I mean. So scratch cut, or I don't know the real term. Let's put the track here and let's see the pad section. So you will have a lot of function here. So you have 8 different function right here. You see out cue, roll, auto cue, sample, gate cue, cue loop, saved loop, and scratch bank. But you have also with a little combination with mode and shift. You will have, let me remember because it's not written. You will have pitch play, you will have slicer, you will have flip mode. If you pay it's not a subscription, but it's a paid option. And after, you will have the transport mode. Pretty cool because you can use the mixer without turntable if you want. So it's cool. And after at the end, you will have the user mode, so allow you to put MIDI mode on Serato and assign those buttons directly on a function you don't have directly on here. So you will see I put, I think I put the switch between relative and internal mode, and I put also the sleep mode because I really like the function. So let's see each functions. So hot cues are little point directly on the track, so you can record them and after play them when you want. So let's go to page 5 to 8. So you have only 4, but you have 1 to 4 and 5 to 8. Etc. So you can erase them with shift button and voila. So hot cues. After you will have roll. So it's a little So it's a little loop and the track still play underneath. After you will have auto loop. So auto loop allow you to make 2 beats, 4 beat, 8 beat, 16 beats, and after on the little one, 1/8, a quarter, half, and 1, and you can save the loop directly on saved loop here. You can also make an auto loop here, but it will be the auto loop you see here. So you have to choose it wisely. For example, 8 disengage, and you can in whatever. If I make some hot cues, for example, make with shift here. So one auto loop here or auto loop here. So you can engage it. For example, here. Go to saved loop, record it, and maybe recall, disengage, engage, like you want. And let's erase it and erase the flip mode I've made in the French version. So auto loop and saved loop. After sampler, you can put your sample directly on each channel or the sampler part or the master. The volume control will be not the same if you are going on a channel or if you are going on the sampler part. You see on sampler part, you have those sound here. You have volume at 9, at 9, and you will see, I'm on sampler mode, you will see there is this volume here. But if I put on channel 1, you will see it's very little. You have to increase the gain control or increase here. So now you know what I'm talking about. So let's put on sampler. And you have 8 samples directly on each bank. So bank A, B, C, and D. And those are the sampler. You can also control how you play the sample. You know, here I repeat, but I can put it once, one shot, etc., etc. If you have a long sample like that, for example, you can stop it with shift if you want. So sample. After, you have to push for gate Q, etc., mode, and double tap. So I have gate Q. So gate Q allow you to prepare your cue, not like an out cue, but the track will play directly underneath. You see, if I put out cue here, put gate cue here, you see, the track is playing at the right out cue, but there is a silent cue behind. So all you have to do is play your out cue, for example. Don't release it, push, mode, whirl, and your track is playing like that. So let's go again. Etc., etc. Cue loop, it will be a little loop on each out cue. So let's take one beat, for example. If I reduce, okay, you see that. After side loop, we saw that you can record a loop and play it like you want. And scratch bank allow you to put the second part of the sample directly on your deck. So of course your track will be ejected and with the sample. So let's put instant double here to have the same track. Let's put an out cue here. And let's put a break here. And jump to directly on the sample. So you see, I can put a track. Etc., etc. And it's done for only the first touch and double touch. After, you can put mode and shift and have one push, and you will have the how can I say, the pitch play. Oops, sorry. Let's put here. Oh yeah, I don't have the track. Sorry, I don't have the track. Yeah, now I have the track, so I can push it. So you can play the notes directly on your track. And you can also do it on each out cue. You put shift, you second one, shift, first one. After, you will have the slicer function. Etc. After, you will have pitch play. So pitch play, like I said, you can have a paid option. So let's put an haute cue, for example. Let's see. No, I don't like it. Let's see here. Well, it's not very better, but I will take it. So let's record it. Let's go outside. And let's record it. Let's jump on haute cue. And let's record it. And let's erase it like that. Stop it. And after the transport path. So transport path, I will put internal mode like that to show you transport path. So you will have, oh, let's put play. You will have on the first one, 1 to 4, you will have pitch bend. You will have pitch. See, pitch like that. And after, you will have the master tempo. You will have sync, but it will be bizarre. You will have cue. You will have play. So maybe if I put my cue here. Yes, pause cue. Like that. So it's cool because I can use my mixer without turntable and I can play something, you know. And after, at the end, you will have shift, double, and you will have 8, 16, 32 MIDI button to change what you want on the software. Maybe you want sleep, you know, sleep here on the screen. So when I play, for example, a haute cue, I will have that. Every time I play, I will have my haute cue. But if I push a sleep mode, or break, etc., etc. And it's sleep mode, and I think I made something else. Yeah, I have internal mode too. So if I push internal mode, I don't need this turntable here, and I can push whatever I want. Etc., etc. So let's put relative to have my record here. So I think we talk about everything. Let's see my little pro and cons. So the mixer, I pretty like the mixer. There is only one thing I don't really like. Yeah, it's the design, but it's not very important thing because everybody has its own his own thought about the design. I prefer red, I prefer blue, blah blah blah. It's not very problematic thing, but it could be the price, because when I knew about the mixer release, I thought in my mind, without having the information about this mixer, I thought in my mind, oh, it will be great on the mid-range to have like a DJM 450 with onboard FX, with pad and browse control. Just only that, just only 8 pads like that, 4 and 4, a browse control, but FX, like 1 to 6 FX, onboard FX. Because I don't really like the FX on Serato, but I really like the FX on the Pioneer gear. So I thought with the price, it could be cool, it could be great to have little FX inside the mixer, but it's just my own opinion. Everything else is very great. You have a lot of function. If you buy this mixer, you will you can take your hand and remember each function directly on the pad. So it's a pretty cool mixer with a lot of function. Just only the price. It could be cool to have FX inside, but it's not really a problem. So if you need any information about this mixer, feel free to ask your question directly on the comment section. And I hope you enjoy this video, and see you next content. Take care, everybody.